Mic check, mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, let's see. Hold on. Copy, copy, and send. Why won't you let me send it? Okay, they hear me. They hear me. Let's go. Hold on. Okay, it's not letting me share the link for some reason. Why won't it let me share the link? Copy. One more time and okay. So I say I gotta share it another way. We gonna go share it another way. But what's good, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give you the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. Shout out to the Reject Army, Nif dishwashers, bedwetters, conflict creators, the factors of the Black Order, but most importantly, witness the power and the might that is the most dangerous troll on YouTube. Now, I didn't plan to go live tonight. I didn't plan to go live tonight. I didn't plan. I was gonna make another pre-recorded video that I wanted that I really wanted to make, but I had to drop the last one. But we gotta talk about this phenomenon as into okay, so it's right there. It's right there. Okay, so it did drop the link, so I don't have to do what I'm doing. I could now focus back on screen. If you want to join the Grandmaster Troll Show, hit the link. If you see the link, hit once so that way I know that my computers ain't playing games with me. But we gotta talk about something today because the title of this one is "What Have You Done and What Would You Do?" What would you do for a bad shit? What would you? Because as I sit just from my computer and I'm watching these Negroes in the blue manosphere turn up, turn out, do all this beefing and arguing, destroying their channels, being unproductive. They doing it all because of a bad chick who lives across the pond that they haven't even seen face to face. This is what I'm seeing, Tampa Supreme. This is what I'm seeing. See, oh look, we got my man Will Clinton in the building. We got Asterisk 101 in the building. This is what I am seeing. We got Negroes out here. How can I break this down? I'm pretty sure you guys been in the South. I'm talking Alabama. I'm talking Mississippi, Louisiana, Florida, South Carolina. I'm talking about those states, the deep South, when it's real hot in the summertime and you trying to go outside. One thing you gotta one thing that always happens is, or something that always happens down south in the heat, when you go outside, flies keep landing on your head. You got to keep swatting them away, this, that, and the such. So as I've been frequenting different spaces, I checked out I checked out every member of 3.0 for 3.0 Stream Team. I really don't watch Stream Team. I don't know their content. I don't know how to troll. I'm just going by the little bit that I saw. And just like those flies that constantly land on your forehead, on your neck, and you on your foot, you just keep swatting away. They just keep coming back, and they just relentless. I remember one time I went to take out the trash in the South. By the time I opened the front door and walked outside, I swear to God, the same fly landed on the same spot of my head 14 times in a row. And every time I frequent 3.0 Stream Team, I see Jessica X, the number one Negro who I always see. I want y'all to put this Negro name in the chat room because I want to see if y'all see it as well because I always see this same Negro. If I see Jessica X in the chat room, I see this Negro either on the panel or in the chat room. If I see Jessica X on the panel, I always see this Negro on the panel. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on? I mean, they already said his name. They already said his name. They already said his name in the chat room. If I scroll back up, I believe they've already said it. They already said it. Let me scroll back up just a little bit if it will allow me. If it will allow me to scroll back up. They already said his name, but y'all know the Negro I'm talking about. I won't call his name yet because I want more people to type his name in the chat room. When you see Jessica X, like my man Tampa Supreme 813 says, Jessica X got Negroes out here looking real blue pill. I'm talking cerulean blue right now, ocean blue. You know that deep blue. I'm not talking about baby blue. I'm talking about sky blue. Negroes, y'all Negroes get sky blue pill out here. But this Negro who will always see as my man DJ Moss comes into the building, I always see this one Negro. My question is, I want to know what would y'all do for a bad shit? Because from what I'm saying, you guys will beat, you guys will dox, you guys will rob, you guys will do false sexual assault allegations. You guys will team up with somebody's enemy. You guys would do just about any and anything to get close to a bad chick. So I just want to know. I just want to know what is the limit for you guys? What is the limit? I want to bring some of the brothers on. So I'm gonna see if I could share the link one more time because I really want to talk to the brothers. I want to know. As So Alchemy comes into the building, greetings to you, So Alchemy. I just want to know, as my man Angry Man's Rap Chic comes into the building, I just want to know what would y'all Negroes do and what have y'all done for a bad bitch? I mean, y'all supposed to be Stream Team, not Simp Team, when y'all out here beefing with somebody because of bad chick who have a okay looking Snapchat filter avatar at that. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I just want to know. I just want to know. My man Asterisk 101, he says hot wings and fries is the maximum for a broad. You see, he not understanding what I'm saying. I didn't say what you would do for a broad. And what would do a bad chick. So if hot wings and fries is all you would do for a bad chick, other Negroes, including myself, know you lying. He said hot wings and fries and want the Grand Master Troll to take that statement seriously. I can't do it. I can't do it. But as I frequent Stream Team's area, Simp Team's area, Black 3.0's area, when I see Jessica X, I see Stove Changer. I mean, Game Changer. When I see Jessica X, the first Negro, I'm guaranteed. If I see Jessica X, I know Game Changer is lurking in the closet somewhere. I know he under the bed. I know he's somewhere close by. Now there's other Negroes. When I see Jessica X, I see I'm gonna break you down as I begin to watch y'all more, and I could verify how y'all Negroes move because I will be exposing y'all Negroes because I got time. Reason I got time, sports ain't coming back in at least till January. So that means I got August, September, October, November. I got oh god damn, I got 5 months to troll y'all Negroes unrelentlessly. The stream is doing good. I could plug in and do stream yards. I could do panels right now. You Negroes is in trouble. But when I see Jessica X, I see Game Changer. And people can tell me from what I heard, when I'm reading in in these chat rooms, I'm seeing some stuff that's very blue pill. I'm seeing I'm not supposed to see from a dude named Game Changer. I mean, with a Negro with the name of Game Changer, you're supposed to be changing the game, and you ain't changing the game. So you guys are gonna ask, well, what are you talking about, Grandmaster Troll? Well, let me explain it to you. I had to read. This is from Jessica X that she said Game Changer was awkward, and then I had to read. This the part that really got me because Game Changer is supposed to be a Cali nigga. And Cali niggas, we supposed to be handling business. Especially, especially when we talking about stepping up to a light-skinned sister. You supposed to be on point. And what I read and what I heard was from Jessica X was that Game Changer. This is a direct quote right here. Game Changer isn't Jessica X's cup of tea. No, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out myself. I'm trying to figure out myself. I'm trying to figure out myself. You ain't even seen the Negro. You don't even know what the nigga look like. How do you know if he ain't your cup of tea? Now I know why, because I guess it's the way how Game Changer carries himself. Maybe it's the way he's taught, maybe how he does his channel, this and that and such, but you ain't even seen the Negro, you ain't even smelled the Negro, you ain't even touched the Negro. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, if you but maybe there's something I'm missing because they tell me, he says, stop the show. Buster Free Jones says he's probably from San Leandro. That's a good one, but for somebody with the name of Game Changer to come in the online space where these broads ain't even got to put their six senses on you and you already not a cup of tea, you not changing the game, Game Changer. I need you to get back to the foundation. I need you to get back to the foundation, Game Changer. We got to get back to the foundation. We got to get back to the fundamentals. We got to get back to the basics. And it seems like Game Changer, he has forgotten what the basics are. Now, you probably ruined it. What you gotta do, Game Changer, I can't help you. There's no amount of game that I can give you that can help you out with your little situation. I got 37 people watching. I got Buster Free Jones, Over, Will Clinton, Man Code TV, Mr. Slavering, Asterisk 101. Everybody in the black manosphere sees that Game Changer has a crush on Jessica X. That was your first mistake, Game Changer. That was your first mistake. Now you over there with Stream Team arguing about who put Jessica X on. They arguing about who put Jessica X on. Micah B is in the building. Salute to Micah B. But they in there, they arguing. That's not something you're supposed to be arguing. If you want to be the right cup of tea, you can't let them know what flavors you got. If you want to be the right cup of tea, Game Changer, you gotta move in silence. You out here on Front Street showing your ass in front of the world, and the whole manosphere is looking at you like, dude, you screwing up the game. Like my man said in the chat room, Game Changer screwing the game up. He arguing with men over a female. You see, Game Changer. You supposed to be moving in silence. For some reason, Negroes don't want to move in silence. They out on Front Street with roses in their hands, on their knees, talking about, will you go out with me? That's what Negroes is doing. They got roses in their hands, on their knees, with the chocolate heart being full of chocolates in it, ready to sip the world away. My man Simply Deep is in the building. Shout out to my man Simply Deep. But I need some people to come up on here and explain to me the situation. And I want to hear some stories about what would you do for a bad bitch. I'm going to tell you some sip stories. It's sip storytelling time, because when you sip, you always get burned at the end. Let that be a lesson to Game Changer. I know he's watching. I know they gonna tell him. If you simp when the game is over and done, you will get burnt. Now I'm gonna tell you one of my simp stories. And when I start doing my vlogging, I'm gonna put this simp story front and center, because I got something real special that I'm in the works of doing. So I'm gonna tell you one of my simp stories. When I was living in Hayward, even though I still live in Hayward, when I was living in another part of Hayward, I was living in this rough neighborhood. So what was happening is, when I would park my car, some Negroes or somebody would break into my car and mess with my car. So the first time I went out to my car, go in, I realized somebody had been in my car, because stuff was just rearranged and all wrong, but nobody had took anything. So I drove. Then the second time, somebody been in my car, and the reason I knew somebody had been in my car, because they had literally took the seat off of the seat bracket. They had ransacked the whole car, and then they had messed with the ignition switch, so I couldn't start my car to get to work. So I had to pay like $500 to get the ignition switch fixed and all that other nonsense. Then the third time, somebody broke into my car again, matched with the ignition, but they had messed it up to a so point that I had to not only get the new ignition switch, they had to replace the whole steering column because I guess he was trying to steal my car or whatever. But that was the third time stealing my car. Now I didn't have the money to move. I didn't have the time to move because I'm still going to work doing this, that, and such. So you guys know our referee. So I had a referee camp that was in Chico, which is about like a 6 hour, maybe 5 hour drive from Hayward. And I was going to be in Chico for the weekend, and I was carpooling with another fellow referee. And I didn't want to leave my car in the neighborhood because I didn't have $500 to $1,000 for them to keep fixing my car whenever this knucklehead would break into my car. So what did the Grandmaster Troll wanted to do? I have to do something with my car. I have to put the side, do this and that. Well, there was this girl. This girl I'm getting ready to simp for, you know. I'm getting ready to simp for this girl. So this girl said she gonna call me up when I was talking about the situation I was going through with my car and how I needed to put my car somewhere. And then she had said, "Why won't you let me borrow your car?" Now, when somebody asks me to borrow my car, the first thing I laugh because when you start letting Negroes borrow your car, they always fuck it up. They always fuck it up. They get in a car accident, they get it towed, they get a ticket, the car break. They always doing something they're not supposed to be doing in your car. But this time, since I was in this situation, I thought, you know what? I need to put my car somewhere I can help out this bad bitch. Let her drive my car for the weekend and get it back, and everything will be all good. I don't have to worry about nobody breaking into my car because the car will be in a whole nother city and it won't be getting broken in. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let you borrow the car. So I let her borrow the car. This is what happened. Friday we go out. Saturday morning, I wake up, right? I wake up, you know. I'm surfing through Snapchat because, you know, I got all my friends on Snapchat, and every once in a while, I like to, you know, see what they doing on Snapchat, right? So I get to my friend I get to the bad bitch who I let borrow my car and see what she doing on Snapchat. Can y'all guess? Can y'all Negroes guess what I saw her doing with my car on Snapchat? I need somebody to take a wild guess. Oh, we definitely gonna talk about that Caribbean situation tonight. Yo, we gonna talk about Caribbean because we need competition. We can't have one person cornering the simp market. It's gotta be some good competition. And see over, we need your channel to pop. We need you to get some of the recognition. I got something special for you, Ciova. But can y'all guess what she was doing? What I saw her doing on Snapchat in my car? No, Will Clinton. She didn't have another dude in my whip. She didn't do none of that. You see, when I used to let these broads drive my car, I tell them no speed, no smoking, no speed, no drinking, no smoking, no having sex in my car, and bring the car back the same way you found it. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. No smoking weed, no drinking, no speeding, no having sex in the car. That's all I. That's bring it back in one piece. That's all I asked for. Bring the car back the time you said you was going to bring the car back. So I flip through Snapchat. I get to her video. She in my car in front of her house, speeding up and down the street, listening to Fetty Wap, Trap Queen. That's right. I've got on my phone. She had the time. You guys know what these bras use on Snapchat. They have the time or the city they're going to or they're in. But she in my car talking about 7:30 in the morning and zooming up and down the goddamn street on Snapchat. Why I'm out here working, trying to move up in the college race of officiating. I got broads in my car speeding up and down the goddamn street. That's what they do, and that that's what y'all sisters is out there doing in Negroes' cars when you let them borrow your car. So Alchemy, if I let a BW borrow my car, I could guarantee myself she listened to trap music, speeding up and down the goddamn streets, recording herself on Snapchat, not driving the car with care, with speeding up and down the goddamn street. So I blew up. I didn't even say a word, but I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do this camp, do my thing. Then when Sunday come, everything gonna work out. So I do the camp. I come home Sunday. She was supposed to return the card or let me know at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. She was supposed to bring me back my car. Can y'all guess what happened? Can y'all guess what's about to happen next? So Alchemy, Will Clinton, can you tell me what's about to happen next? Can you tell me what's about to happen next? Will Clinton says she ain't bring it back to the next day. Part of that is actually correct. Part of that is actually correct. Part she because she didn't bring it. She didn't bring the car back at all. So it was 5 o'clock. At around 4:45 p.m., 15 minutes, I get a phone call. I said, damn. Like when I got that phone call, I was so happy and relieved because 4:30 came. I was getting a little worried, and 4:40, I was getting a little bit worried. And when 4:45 came, she come. I said, thank God these Negroes is finally getting it right. She calling me to tell me, hey, I'm just up the street about to return your car. Are you home? This and that. She about to do the right thing. I get a call at 4:45 p.m. Ring, 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 ring. Hello, Kenny. I hope you won't be mad at me, but I crashed your car. I'm like, where you crashed? Are you okay? Where you crashed the car at? She said, well, I'm in San Jose. I said, hold on, stop the show, stop the show. You 30 minutes away. 15 minutes too. You just now, when you supposed to be calling me to return my car, you in the whole nother city to where at the very least you gonna be late and you calling me to tell me you crashed my car. I said, fine. The car's crashed. Maybe it's just a fender bender. Maybe it ain't that bad. So I said, well, you're okay. Well, how's the car looking? When the car is looking pretty bad, I said, okay, can you get it towed or to a shop or how bad is? She said it's pretty bad. And all she kept saying it was pretty bad. The ambulance was coming. She had to go to the ambulance, even though she told me she was okay. That and the third. So she got in the car crash on the freeway in San Jose. So what they decided to do was tow the car off the freeway and leave it on the street close by to where the freeway was at. So I guess I get a ride down there to see my car. My car towed, the front hood is pushed back, pretty bad. It's gonna take a good amount of damage. So anyway, I'm just saying, I let this bad chick borrow this car and they crashed my car. Didn't give me not one red cent to fix it or nothing. So with that said, I want to hear some of y'all stories dealing with these bad women, because I know these bad chicks is always getting y'all in trouble. They always getting y'all in trouble. So I'm gonna give 5 minutes or so. See if somebody wanna come on to the show, join the Grand Master Troll Show, and we could talk about the Blue Manosphere, the Jessica X situation, the questions in the title, whatever you wanna talk to the Grandmaster Troll about. We got C. Iris. He says, "Yo, GMT, was it real life?" Stop the show right there. It wasn't real life. This happened back, I want to say like 2014, 15. Happened a number of years ago. But I got some real life stories for you, C. Iverson. If you want to hear about, some real life stories. See, Iverson, tell me if you want to hear some real life stories. Let me know if you want to hear some real life, because I got plenty of real life. Real life is not cyberspace stories. I got plenty of those. I got plenty of those stories. I got plenty of them. Plenty of. I got plenty of those stories. Plenty. What's my favorite one? Oh my god! Oh my god! I will tell this story. I will tell this story, even though I know I shouldn't, because I already know what's going to happen. I already know what's going to happen. See, if I start talking about real life is not cyberspace stories, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of videos going back and forth. Where real life is not. I already know what's going to happen. I know it's going to happen, but I'm going to give you a story because I know you want to hear. I know you want to hear one. So let me take a drink real quick. Hold on, let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me see if I could do this real quick, because I really want to share this story with you guys, because y'all are gonna love this story I'm about to tell you. It's gonna be one of the most outrageous, one of the most outlandish stories. I I I I should put this on. I should do this on pre-record. A video production. That's what I should do. But give me 1 second, because I want y'all to see everything. I'm waiting for my computer to load up so I can screen share and show y'all a couple of things, if it will allow me. If it will allow me. If it won't, hey. If it won't, it won't. But I'm gonna tell y'all one real life story. Real life is not cyberspace. There's another female YouTuber who's associated with this sector. She's not in the sector, but she's part of the. She's basically a content creator. So I moved from Cali. I want to thank Big Marcus for the $5 super chat. From Cali all the way to the deep South, South Carolina. so we supposed to get married, have kids, do all that blue pill simp shit that y'all talk about. We gonna do that, right? This one particular day, we go into the antique shop, right? To look at, vases because I guess that's what women like to do. They like to go look at vases and antiques and like little statues and plates and china sets. You know. So we in the car driving. She driving. I'm in the passenger seat. We in her car. We see the police. They had pulled somebody over. We are literally on the find a parking spot. All we gotta do is find a parking spot. So we see the police. I guess the police had just finished them up. The police was done and then focused on the car we was in. And the reason she was focused on the car we was in because I guess the tags had expired. So we were in the pulled over because the tags were expired. So the officer, as funny as it is, was a BW. She was a good police officer. She had one of those big sheriff hats. So when she got out the car, I'm looking back, she took out that big sheriff hat and she swung it on her head like they do in the movies, Big Marcus. That's what she did. She took that big hat and twirled it onto her head like they do in the movies on a traffic stop. And when she swung that hat, I said, damn, I know we in trouble. So she gets to the car, and you guys know how BWs are when they get pulled over. If you're not nice to them, if you're not overly nice to them, this, that, and the third, they gonna have an attitude. So the officer got to the driver's side window and said, "A license and registration." Now, from my dealings with police, I would find it more if the police would say, "Hey, my name is Officer such and such. Are you having a good day? The reason why I stopped you is such and such." That didn't happen. She just said license and registration. So then at that point, real life was already upset because when your papers ain't right, when your papers ain't right, and your papers ain't right, you know why you getting pulled. You know why you getting pulled over. So real life responded in a real nasty attitude. What the did you stop me for? And the officer said, "And the reason why I stopped you is because our expired." So then real life was getting real upset and was real belligerent with the cop. And then she gonna take, "Can you help me find my registration card?" So I made, I don't know what you pull down. I don't even know what the registration card looked like. So make the story, she couldn't find the registration card. So when you can't find the registration card, either get a ticket, or if you're a black man, they tow your car. So the cop said, "Look, you can't find your registration card. All it is a ticket. You go down to the courtroom on this date and you got to pay this little fine." It was like $50 or $60, this little fine, this and that, and such, and that's it. But during that whole time, She was mad at the cop. She was mad at me because I just happened to be there. But this is where the story took a change for the worse. Because in all this rage, the police, her driver's license, she put the driver's license in the glove compartment. So after they argued for a couple of minutes and it was time to leave, real life forgot where she put her driver's license. My man Truth Exposed. We got my man Beasley. I should have known Beasley was gonna come up here because he wanted to hear all the juicy stuff. And I'm gonna try the best I can to give him much as I can, but save everything. So the officer had already real life back her driver's license, but when the cop left and was about to drive off for us to park and go into the thing and do whatever, Rick couldn't find her driver's license. And she swore up and down that the police officer still had her driver's license. So the cop drove off. And we were looking for like 30 seconds to a minute, and she freaked out because she couldn't find her driver's license, and she basically had a breakdown. She lost her composure. So what she decided to chase down the police officer who pulled us over. When I'm talking about chase down, he drove like how you would drive in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What do I mean by that? We in two lane a 2 lane road where you got cars going north. That on the gas. She had no idea where the cop went, but was looking for this police officer. They were driving back and in and out of the traffic, even though there's only 2 lanes and cars are just used going north and south on those 2 lanes. She's weaving in and out looking for the police officer, and I got her to pull over, and we looked for the driver's license, and it was right there in the center console.
Yeah.
So that's
I,
one of my real life stories. I got plenty more.
damn,
We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna add Beasley up to the stream and see
what's
what he
going
got to say. Hold on,
what's
I
going on,
dropped him. I
Grandmaster?
double clicked on him.
What's going on, Grandmaster?
We got Beasley is up
What's
here.
going on?
Can you hear me,
I was
Beasley?
listening. Yeah, we got a little delay or something. Yeah, we definitely have a delay. Can you hear me? So you can't even hear me. This might be StreamYard fucking up. I'm talking. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Beasley?
I can hear you, but I don't think you can hear me. Let me leave and come back, okay? I'm
Can you
gonna go
guys
out
hear
and come.
Beasley? What's going on? What's not much? Is the connection better than what it was last time, Beasley?
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
You can hear me? I'm
Yes, I
talking.
can hear you.
All right, I can hear you now too. Can the audience hear me?
No, I can hear you.
You
I
can or
can hear you.
you cannot?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, good, good, good. Now I'm listening to your story. I didn't know who you talking about. That's in that white Corvette you got? In
Okay.
that white Corvette y'all were driving real fast?
So Beasley's
Hello?
gonna leave and come back. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can drop the link.
Yeah, it's this shit. This shit's fucked up.
Again, even though it's right there, see if more people.
man.
the
Marcus says
Grandmaster
as well.
Troll Show. Can
You
you hear
way
me now,
behind.
Beasley?
I, I've always could hear you. I think that you're behind. So you let homegirl drive the car, man. I knew you had to know that bitch is crazy, man. That bitch is a who goes and chase the goddamn police? I'd be like, bitch, man, shit. Did she try to borrow some money from you too? That bitch hit up everybody for some money. I hope you wore a rubber, man.
No, that was
I hope you wore a rubber because that bitch has made like a whole nationwide tour. Fucking
no. We were
motherfuckers, man.
in
You
her
wore you wore
car.
rubber. You wore rubber. Did she suck your dick the
We
first
were
night you
in
met her?
her car.
Oh, in her car, but still, who needs to be driving fast in the goddamn road and cops are killing people and shit? You know, being aggressive and everything. Did she suck your dick the first night you met her?
I can hear you just fine.
All right, you're way behind me. Did you fuck? Did she suck your dick the first night you met her? I'm gonna take that for a yes. Did she let you hold on to her ears when she was sucking your dick? I'd have held on to that bitch. I'd have held on to that bitch ears, man. Hold on to her ears, man. That's Oakland style, man. Not Alameda style. That's Oakland style. Yee! You know? Hold on to that bitch ears, man, till you get cum coming out of her motherfucking nose, man. Nasty bitch traveling all across the goddamn country, you know, dropping it open. The bitch, I didn't seen her pussy shots. Her pussy shots from two different niggas sent me her
Did she
pussy
try to
shots.
borrow some money from me?
Apparently, that bitch is so goddamn raggedy, Ken, that hoe don't even ask you if you want a nude. The shit just asks your email address. Next thing you know, you got pussy shots, and she ain't even busting it all open and shit, man. She sent the pussy shots out, and she suck your dick for a week and a half, then she hop on the plane
Yeah.
and got the next motherfucker, and then she sucking on the next motherfucking dick. This bitch, this bitch, god damn. I hope you didn't think it was you. Like, yeah, this bitch is feeling me. It might have been you. This bitch is feeling me. This bitch is feeling me because I'm a Bay Area player. From the motherfucking Himalayas.
I don't know what you're
Grandmaster
talking
Troll.
about, Beasley.
Grandmaster Troll, man. Grandmaster Troll. I hope you wore a rubber with that bitch. Cause that man, they saying
I
that bitch
don't know
done
what
fuck.
you're talking about, Beasley.
Everybody know that this bitch is a tramp, a hoe, a slut. She more like a slut. More like a slut. And she come to town and she leave with a wet
I
pussy
don't
and a
know.
dry purse. Bitch like this needs some pimping in her life, man. She need she needs some directions, man. Bitch speeding all fast, driving all goddamn fast. Slow down, bitch.
Hold on. We got. Hold on. We got Truth Exposed. He says, "Wow, Truth Exposed." Alright, so we got Truth Exposed. I had to drop Beasley for a second because he'll go on and on and on and on with the foul language, put the whole channel in jeopardy. We got Truth Exposed. Is wow, did she crash the Corvette? No, she didn't crash the Corvette. The story that I told happened years ago. So that's what that was. So with that said, is there anybody else who wants to come up onto the Grandmaster Pro Show? We can break down some more of the topics because we got Beasley. You know, he just go on and on and on. You know, Beasley just being Beasley. Anybody else want to come onto the show? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out because I really want to make some more pre-recorded videos. I'm gonna check the chat room one more time. If my man Truth Exposed would be up here, we could try and test some of the bad connection. See if it's on my end or just on Beasley's end. But it looks like nobody else wants to come up for some reason. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get ready to close out. I'm gonna get ready to close out. I'm gonna get ready to close out. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. There's a lot of dude. I know y'all out here. I know. Believe me, I know. Had they had the best show in the manosphere. Kevin Samuels. He had 23, 24, 25-year-old models come up on his channel. As they was coming up on his channel, you know your boy Grandmaster Tro was in there doxing him. He had a fitness coach, and within minutes we were able to pull up her Instagram and see what she looked like. Then she brought up Whitney. We were able to find her on Instagram, bring up her photos, see what look like. So what I'm thinking about doing is when Kevin Samuels does his show and brings these women on and rates them and all of that stuff because you can see what